Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about a half a mile from the road that will lead us into, we're in Camden, Tennessee, by the way, going to a place called Covia. And the road we're looking for, appropriately named Sand Mill Road. We're going to be picking up a load of sand. Not white sand like I got last week, you know, the kind we take to golf courses. This is our road. You can tell by all the sand. I really don't remember much about this place, although I have picked up here once before. But I do see the sign up here, so I do remember getting caught by this train the last time I was here, trying to exit. Alright, so as you can see, there's a sign right there, it says Covia. And this will be a load that goes to Tuscaloosa, Alabama for tomorrow, to the Camco plant there. Okay, there's a sign that says truck drivers use channel 3. Let's go over to channel 3. And I don't remember if we scale in up here or what. Okay, so this sign here says load out trucks to the left. And stay in your truck at all times. If you have to get out of a truck, Channel 3 to talk to driver operator. I don't really remember scaling in and out of this place. I just remember telling the loader how much, you know, they have a chute, as I remember, like if you're getting you know, roofing granules or something like that, you just tell them how much product you want. Alright, I'm going to stop and try to reach somebody on the CB.
Well, that Kenny behind me, that's 165.
Okay, guys, you turn this radio down. So I got somebody to answer. He told me to cross these 3 sets of railroad tracks and come on around. I'd see some more trucks waiting to load. And said something about working on the, I think they're working on the equipment, so I hope this doesn't take a long time. Anyway, I'm giving you a look. It's one of those places where if you hadn't been here before, it's hard to know where to go. Alright, so yep. The chute we're going to load from is on the right, to my right, on the other side of these railroad cars. But there must be a couple of trucks here waiting. So I'm just going to pull up by this truck here and wait my turn and see what happens. Alright, I'll show you some when I can. Okay guys, so I've moved up a little bit in the line. I was parked back there. So just thought I'd give you a look of this. So there's a tanker getting loaded right now, and then I've got this other truck. I think that's a hopper bottom there. So shouldn't take too long. They were, when I first got here, they were working on the equipment there. So they did that for about 10 minutes. So I've only been waiting here about maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Rolled my tarp off and got in there and used my dust broom to go over the floor of the trailer just to clean it up a little more. Just giving you a look around. That's how we came in right there. Loading areas on the other side of those rail cars. So that's it. I'll try to show you some if I can, but the signs say we're not supposed to get out of the truck. Okay. Okay, everybody. Looks like the trucks have moved up a spot, so let's see what we can do here. Oh yeah. Well, we'll get a good shot of this. I was just about to have me a little snack, some crackers and chicken salad. Well,
Got it, McGrady.
looks
I'm gonna
like
fire these drivers back up.
there comes some product.
50-10. I'm gonna got plenty of B2 behind me. When I run it out the third speed, we'll be going to 50-10.
So you can see the loading process there. I think what he'll do is he'll have him, you know, he'll load that section and then tell the driver to pull up a little bit and then load the rear section. So that's how it works. All right, you can see that guy there. He's sending the paperwork down to the driver in a little bottle with a rope on it. Some elaborate processes here, I tell you. Okay,
Loading truck coming out.
let's move up. I'm gonna put my rear differential, my rear axle engaged, because I have seen trucks get stuck up here. All right, let's see if we can get into position. He's directing me. It is muddy through here. Oh. Okay guys, I just wanted to give you a shot of this. I'm in the loading position here. He's got me positioned, you know, where they're dumping into the center of the trailer. And I told him I wanted 23.5 tons. So he's going to load it pretty much in the middle to the point that it doesn't get up too high, that the tarp, you know, won't roll over properly. And then he said near the end, he'll probably tell me to pull up a little bit so it'll dump the remaining part in the rear of the trailer, where I can carry up to 40,000 pounds as opposed to 34,000 in the front. But that's how it works right there. Okay, so he just hollered at me and told me to pull up a few feet. So I guess he's about done. I was looking at my GPS to get this load from here to Tuscaloosa. It's about 278 miles. And I think this place we're going to receives 24/7. Not sure about that. So I don't know. I was thinking I'd probably get it delivered first thing in the morning. Then I'll probably call dispatch and see if he has a plan for after this load. All right, well, you can see there's a fellow there hosing off some of the sand, making a mess here in the trucking area. All right, well, I should be getting out of here in a minute. All right, so the loader man just sent me down my paperwork in the little bottle. I tell you, it gets kind of messy down here because that guy's hosing everything off. But it's pretty simple. Actually pretty quick. I mean, even having to wait, you know, there for about 25 minutes while they were, you know, there was 2 trucks in front of me. And, you know, we had to wait about 25 minutes because they were working on the loader. But still, the whole thing was probably an hour. Not bad, not bad. Just giving you a look. Well, they got a lot of sand. A lot of sand over here to the left. So anyway, it's about 1 p.m. on Thursday. I'm just gonna pull over here underneath these yellow hoists and get my tarp rolled up, send in my shipping information. We'll be heading toward Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Okay guys, hey, it's Friday morning, about 10 till 6. I'm here at the Tamco Roofing in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Back into the unload area. I'm just waiting on an employee to come give me the okay to unload here. I've been waiting here about 40 minutes. Finally walked back to the where they have a sign with the phone number on it and called, talked to someone in shipping. He said he would try to reach somebody to get back here. There's supposed to be a camera back here somewhere to alert them that there's a truck here, but I haven't seen anybody. So here's where I'll be backing up to dump. They'll just dump down into that pit, but they have to open this gate for me to dump. So it's a threat of rain, so I haven't untarped or anything. Just waiting. Then I'll back up onto this concrete pad and dump into the pit. My next load is going to be picking up in Mulga, Alabama. It's about an hour and a half from here. Some silica brick. That'll be my home load. That'll deliver Monday in Tyler, Texas. So yeah, unfortunately I'm the only one trying to get anything done today. Okay folks, so I got that load of sand delivered back there to the Tamco Roofing. Showed you where I was gonna dump it, but didn't get any footage. I don't have much disk space left on this disc, and I want to get some footage of this next load, so trying to conserve space. But we're in Mulga, Alabama, and I'm getting close to the turn-in to my shipper. It's called Miller, I forget exactly, but I think it's just over this bridge. And this place is weird in that the place we're going to load is going to be over on the left side of the road. I can see it off to my left, and then but we have to turn right over here to go scale in and out. That's all they do over here, is the scale is over here. So it's the sign over to the left says Miller. We'll be coming back across the road here in a minute, but we've got to go over here and scale in and scale out, and then we get our paperwork back on the other side and get product over there too. So let me get this done. Okay, so I scaled in across the other side of the road. Now I'm trying to navigate this rough terrain to get over here to the office. I wanted to show you this. this little dirt road is kind of washed out, so it's rough. So the way this place works is they got a little trailer office up here on the right. You can see it here, this little bluish gray building. That's where you go in, check out, get paperwork. It's just the scale that's on the opposite side of the road. So I'm gonna park here, go in, check in, and then we'll be going around the left there, kind of back around these buildings to get loaded. Okay, so I checked in. Since I've been here before, I already know where to go. I'm gonna try to show you this without using up too much disk space, just to help you know where you go if you ever come here. Again, this is Mulga, Alabama, a place called Miller. And we're going to be getting silicon brick, they call it, going to Tyler Pipe and Supply in Tyler, Texas. They're kind of a dark gray, brick-shaped piece. It's kind of interesting, you know. They're gonna, well, I'll show you when I get around there. There's no need to talking about it now when I can show you. But what we're gonna do is back. I'm gonna pull to the left and then back up over here to the right, in between this building and this river, and that's where the loading area is gonna be. So let me get that done. Okay guys, so I'm backed into the spot. Here's their mascot dog here. I just gave him a piece of pizza, so I'm his new friend. He came running from the woods there when I first backed in, but I see him here every time. So here's the deal. The loader there is gonna dump this stuff into this hopper, and then it's gonna conveyor into the trailer. He said typically he puts four dumps in the front, 4 in the middle, 4 in the end, in the back, and we'll see how it looks. He can't really tell how much weight he's putting in, so I'll just have to watch my schedule, watch my scales. So you heard the first one. I'll show you this real quick. You can see the product moving along the conveyor there. It's kind of slow, but I'll give you a look from inside the trailer. I won't be able to film as much of this as I wanted to, just because I don't have a lot of space. But well, that's how it works. It looks like I'm gonna need to move the trailer over a few feet, because you can see how it's all falling to one side there. Okay guys, hey, wanted to do a little recap with you over last week's pay settlement. I know a lot of you like to get some number information, so let's do that real quick. Now, you know, I picked up that load of silica brick yesterday down in Mulga, Alabama. That was my home load. Got home yesterday, back to the Oakley, North Little Rock yard about 5 p.m. And it delivers Monday to Tyler, Texas. So I'm planning to, I'll probably leave out mid-afternoon Sunday, try to drive about 3 hours, and that'll leave me a couple hours to go Monday morning, still be able to get it delivered early and get a good week going. But the settlement that I just got paid for yesterday, you know, we get paid every Friday at Oakley. I had a total of 2,908 miles, 2,908 miles. That was 752 empty miles and 2,156 loaded miles. And I got that paid for the empty miles $2.04. For loaded miles, $2.50. Just I don't think I've mentioned that in a while. And my net pay settlement on that was $4,800. Well, a little over, about $4,857 to be exact. So that was a good week. And this was the week where I got home on a Saturday about noon, and I deadheaded from, I delivered some roofing granules to Joplin, Missouri, and then I deadheaded empty from Joplin to North Little Rock. That was my home load. And then I came out Monday morning and I went down to Sheridan, Arkansas and got a load of white sand that I delivered to a golf course in Kansas City. From there I went to Valley, Nebraska, got that load of crystal, ferrous crystal I think it was called, that I delivered to Quincy, Illinois. And then from there I went to Alton, Illinois, got a load of pelletized lime that I delivered to Beebe, Arkansas. From there, from there I went to North Little Rock to Alltech Recycling, got a load that I delivered to, no, that was not my home load. That's what I was thinking. So I went to Alltech Recycling, got a load that I delivered to Jackson, Tennessee. And then I went to Memphis, Tennessee and got a load of that iron alloy, manganese. And then came home from Memphis. And then left out Sunday, drove a few hours, and then delivered Monday in Sinton, Texas. So, at Oakley, if you pick up a load on Friday and deliver it on Monday, that goes on the previous week's miles, so you get paid on that on the next pay settlement. So yeah, that made for a good week. And I had somebody ask me, about the deductions on the settlement, so I'll go through that real fast. These are the normal things that get deducted from your settlement. Base plate fees, $30. Mobile comm rental, $24. Occupational accident insurance, $43.90. Non-trucking liability insurance, $6.10. Your pre-pass device that reads, your way station signals, and also I think part of that is your what do you call it? Your tolls, Easy Pass tolls. That's $5.75. And then physical damage insurance, $70.30. And then something I just recently started. I got ATBS, kind of a trucking accounting tax service I'm trying out, $24.49. So that kind of gives you the normal deductions on your settlement. But my weekly gross for that particular week was $9,438, and then my deductions, no, that's not right. Yes, forget that part. That was a bogus number there. But yeah, my net for that week was 2,908 miles. Net settlement after all deductions, $4,857. Now, the way it works at Oakley is after, that number there, 4,857, that's my net settlement. After they've calculated all of my my revenue for, paying me for all the miles driven, then they take out the deductions, and that gets me down to the $4,857 per week. So what's left out of that, it's got fuel, all of those deductions I just went through, plus your fuel. I should have mentioned that earlier. Fuel's already deducted out of there. And so what that leaves you with is you got to pay your taxes and your truck payment if you have one, and your maintenance. All right, so that's what's left to pay out of that number. Okay, so I guess that's it. We'll be starting the week off in Texas. We'll see how that goes, and I want to throw out a quick thank you to Chris up in Ohio for contacting me last week and letting me submit his information, his contact info, to the recruiters at Oakley. Thank you, Chris, and keep me posted on how things go. All right, that's it, guys. See you next week.